Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Mike, and this is DiscGolfVanLife, bringing you round one, back nine coverage of the 2025 Reckoning on the River at Bainbridge Oaks. This tournament has been proudly brought to you by Visit Bainbridge. Now, if you've been following us from the front nine, you'll know that we currently have a three-way tie for first place, with Rebecca Cox, Sarah Hokom, and Lauren Butler all at 3 down. We got a tight race starting off this tournament. Let's see which one of these players can shake things up. All right, and here to wrap up the back nine is Rebecca Cox.
Hey, everyone.
And we still got your feature card here with Lisa Fajkus at 2 down. Sarah Hokom in the lead, I believe, at 3 down. All tied with you.
Oh.
Both of you 3 down. And rounding off the card is Alexis Kerman, still even. All right, let's get on to the back nine. We'll start you off with hole 10, 485 feet, par 4.
Yeah, we have another kind of dogleg shape here. This is about the landing zone. There is more space on the right side of the fairway as well. And really, we're just trying to avoid these two big ponds. The basket's just right there. It can be birdied easily if you just get through this front gap without any kind of stuff going on. Because look, you can see all the stuff on the side.
Oh, yeah.
There's thorns, there's all kinds of unsightly things.
Lions, tigers, bears.
You don't want to know.
Oh,
what's in
my.
there.
It's crazy. I was just watching over that flyover. You go over that pond, and you're like, that's not that deep.
Yeah, very nice.
I saw Conrad playing around before the tournament. He got a disc in there, and he's like, do you know, this is waist deep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's deep, deep. And Lisa threw that just about perfect, getting a ton of distance.
So this is Sarah's disc that she likes to flip over. Ooh, that's still going to be an all right placement from there. Got
That's
down
what she
just,
wanted, but
yeah.
she got far forward enough.
You really just need to get to that corner.
That turned too early.
A little inside.
It's bad news.
Can cut you off. Tough angle from there.
She gets a nice little kick out to the right side.
Yeah, it's going to keep her out of the rough.
Mm-hmm.
Still not ideal, but more attackable.
Yeah, not much of an angle to the basket from where she's at, but she's kind of just chipping it along.
Yeah, she tried to split those trees, clipped one on the left. Now she's going to be at the placement where you really want to be off the tee.
Yeah. And I'm like on my knees in here trying to figure something out. That was about as much as I could do.
Wow.
And it was bad.
Yeah,
which is extra.
You're still cut off from there.
Oh, yeah.
Sarah, just behind this tree. Even there with an awkward approach, going to try to flex a forehand around here.
That was very well executed.
Yes, it was. That's going to leave her 25, 30 feet from the basket.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're really just trying to get around there. Nothing too aggressive. And
just making forward progress is all.
Well, Alexis taking one for that one.
Yeah, she's okay.
I meant to do that.
Lisa got the furthest one off the tee.
Beautiful drive. Basic hyzer up shot. She did a great job.
And a little long, just edge of circle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I probably didn't want to push that pond too much. She'd rather be long than short for that up shot.
All right, come on, get through. There you go. Now you got a putt.
I threw one good shot on this hole, so.
1 out of 5, 4. It's not bad.
It is what it is. And Lisa with a banger putt.
All right, she's really getting her putts dialed in now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sarah's going to be about same distance. Lisa putting the pressure on. Sarah's going to really want to make this one. And she does.
Mm.
Oh, and you're going to lose a couple strokes to her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, rough. Yeah, got a couple bogeys here. Not the end of the world. Not great.
Alexis managing to save her par.
Mm-hmm.
And let's get on to hole 11. 305 feet, par 3.
All right, so we're coming up on a nice little spiky Annie. You want to keep something really high so that it could possibly come through a gap like this. The basket's up on that hill.
Yeah, I aced it with the flyover, if you saw that.
Yeah. It was a perfect line with the flyover.
Yeah, you want to take an anhyzer just over that bushy tree in front.
Yeah, take something that's kind of flippy on its own so it holds that angle.
Late tree. Yeah.
That was looking so good. So Sarah's going to be taking the forehand. Very similar shot shape to the backhand anhyzer. Getting lucky through these trees.
A little body language there. It's tough to get that forehand shot high enough to get right enough to the basket.
Yeah, it tends to spike down a little bit harder, leaving you short. The backhand anhyzer is really the shot.
Oh yeah. Very pretty.
Yeah, Alexis got through clean.
That's going to leave her just outside of circle. Yeah, you see lining it up, the basket's pretty far right.
Yeah. I'm throwing a latitude 64 Brave here.
I was heading right for the basket.
Yeah, I got tree-eyed there. So rude.
Yeah, it's going to leave you 70, 75 feet out.
Mm-hmm. Just a little pitch up.
Take the par, move on.
Yeah, not really losing strokes by taking the par, but man, this is a hole you want to birdie so bad. It's such a fun shape.
Sure. It's not a gimme, but
Yeah.
it's a fun one. Especially when you hit that anhyzer
Yeah.
just right. Alexis is just outside of circle, off the top of the basket.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of a roll there, too. But no worries. She got it.
Oh, yeah. So, did you get the first 1,000+ rated round of 2025?
Ooh, I think I might have.
Did you?
I saw a post that someone made about that. I didn't realize that. So
And
that's
that was at the Open at Tallahassee?
yes.
Happened last
Tom Brett
weekend?
course, yes. That's pretty fun.
All right. Hole 12, 425 feet, par 4.
Yeah, this is one of the more treacherous drives. You really want to make sure you get as much forward distance as you can because that gives you a much clearer upshot to the basket. Another kind of dogleg shape.
Yeah, there's OB to the right, just at the corner that you have to make it around.
I really like that shape off the tee, but it was just a little too turned over.
Lisa showing us that OB I was talking about. So, Sarah going with the roller here.
Okay. That's not where it's supposed to go. Sit down.
On a little left. She was talking about in practice, she wasn't aware of that OB. So she was kind of, this wasn't really what she was expecting.
Oh yeah, she practiced the course when there wasn't OB.
Yeah.
So she was playing all these holes and realizing that there is more OB than she thought there was going to be.
Yeah, that's tough to second guess your shot right there in the moment.
Mm-hmm. I got a little lucky hitting the tree and not going OB.
Yeah, that was tracking the same spot as Lisa's.
I'm just pushing myself up there. The footing's kind of strange too. You got to think about where the basket is, so our feet are on like the left side of the disc when we're throwing. Over there, it kind of looks weird.
Alexis, just getting out there. Yeah, because the basket comes once you make that turn, it's like a hard right angle back to the basket.
Sarah had a pretty good swing right there.
Yeah, so she may have not meant that route initially, but I think going out to the left side, you don't have to mess with the OB.
Yeah.
And you have a decent look at the basket.
Lisa with a beautiful forehand up shot.
Yeah, she took her relief off the OB a little bit further back, giving her easier angle. Alexis going just a little wide and right. It's going to leave her with a long putt. Oh, you just smushed it.
Yeah, a little disc selection issue, I think, there. I misjudged the distance.
Sarah with her birdie attempt.
Mmm.
Said it. She's been all over that basket.
Yeah.
Couple of missed opportunities on the front nine. Leaking on into the back nine.
I got a long look for the par. Oops.
Still not easy going for Alexis here in the back nine. Oh, what was that?
That was mean. Okay, not cool basket. I was supposed to step
Not
in.
cool.
I think there's just
And you
like
you have a super solid putt too. That was
yeah,
dead
that
center.
was. I think I just found one of those teeny tiny gaps in the chains where I just hit the pole and came right back out. It happens.
All right, well, let's move away from that one.
Yeah, gross.
Hole 13. This one's only 230 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Par 3.
Yeah, it's not dead straight. We got a little bit of a right to left shaped hole here. It adds a little bit of a challenge because you almost have to throw either a soft Annie or just a forehand shot, which is easier to throw the forehand shot if you got it.
Yeah, this one being the shortest hole on the course. They had to toughen it up a little bit. They put it right behind a couple little trees.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just go right at the basket. Lisa flexing a forehand. Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's going to leave her maybe 15 feet. Sarah going to flex a forehand as well. Down this left side.
Looks like she's got something flippy. Yeah.
Just in front of that tree.
She's so good at those little touchy forehand shots.
Hey, is everybody going to go with the forehand here?
Well, I certainly wasn't, but I didn't expect everyone else to do it. That's for sure. And they all did great jobs, too. Alexis is out there in the open.
And you're like, I don't know about this. I'm going backhand.
I'm like, I guess I'm just going to throw my backhand shot.
Oh, beautiful shape. All 4 of you guys.
Yeah, I threw a fuse, which ended up being a little bit too much disc for that shot for me.
Outside circle? Or just the edge? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think I'm right on the line over there. Feels good to make that one.
I mean, you
a little
can't
bit of a
you
rough
can't
start.
mess up the star frame, you know?
I know, right? When everyone else is in the circle, you know. I'm like, I'm gonna lose a stroke if I don't make this.
Yeah, and right now you, Sarah, and Lisa fighting for that top spot.
Mm-hmm.
Don't count Alexis out. She's not far behind, just a few strokes.
Solid putt.
Let's see, who's out? You're both tap-ins.
Yeah, they got real close.
Yeah, 10 feet for birdies. You love those. Especially going into the back half of this back nine. You need every birdie you can get. Star frame.
Yeah. We did it.
We did it. We did it. All right, and here we are, one of the signature holes here at the course, I think. Hole 14, 490 feet, par 4.
Yeah, we've got a teeny tiny landing zone right about here. You want to land in a good spot so that way your upshot to the basket is as clear as possible. It's right there on the edge of that bank. It's easy to be too short and too long if you're too scared of the water. Lots of things can go wrong on this hole.
You could just opt to take it right over the water, eliminate all the obstacles.
You can take the 450 water carry.
Big backhand, fade it out a little bit on her. It's going to be a tough approach from there. You might even just have to lay it up. A forehand from Sarah. Just have to try to turn that corner, get a little bit closer for her approach shot.
Yeah, just kind of slam something up there. Ooh.
Perfectly planted trees. They put those out there right before the tournament just for her. Alexis, nice backhand anhyzer.
I liked it.
That was really nice. That's really about the best you're looking for right there.
Yeah, she got a lot of distance on it too.
Yeah, let me try to do that.
Nice. Yeah,
I hold my beer.
yeah, that's my Brave again. It's so perfect for those high anhyzer shots.
And you see, even from there, you got to go over the water.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't avoid it. And it's not super clean. Over on the left side, bunch of branches coming out.
I'm not sure. I know she was going for it, but it didn't look like she commit to it fully.
That's a tough one to go for. I mean, the basket's only, less than 10 feet away from the bank.
Mm-hmm. I was a little surprised that Sarah threw a forehand here. It's just like an odd shape. 'Cause you have to be so accurate. Oh, man, that's unfortunate. You have to be so accurate with the angle when you land
Right.
up there.
Yeah, it looked like that was a flippy forehand. She was trying to hyzer flip it, get it to go straight. Went right into that tree. Great approach from Alexis after that bomb of a drive.
Yeah.
And wow, you're right up almost next to the bank here. Playing that a little too safe.
Yeah, you know. Even though there's that like one tree right there by the basket, that's the tree I'm trying to go around.
There we go. Sarah got
Right.
across.
Yeah.
At least after going into the water. That was super risky. I was not expecting that.
I agree. I was not expecting her to do all that.
A little half bit, like, that's a scary one.
It looked juicy, but
the water right behind it. You
Felt
can
lame laying in it.
so easily airball and go in the water, or hit the basket, roll, go into the water.
Lisa just right side chains on that putt.
Oh, ooh. Okay, that's sad.
Yeah, she managed to stay in bounds.
Well, that's why you laid it up.
Yeah.
You didn't want that to happen.
Yeah.
Smart golf.
Things can go bad very quickly here.
Nice, easy par.
Managed to get a couple strokes on Lisa and a stroke on Sarah here somehow.
Yeah, Lisa taking a double bogey. That's rough.
Yeah, the doubles hurt for sure.
All right. Hole 15, 240 feet, par 3.
Nice little low ceiling shot here. Got the OB water on the right, the sidewalk on the left side. It really shouldn't come into play very much. But yeah, a pretty straightforward shot. I like the forehand for it. So it gives you a little bit more to work with, but
Yeah, the backhand, there is kind of a ceiling to contend with. It can easily get lifted on you. Alexis, just a little turned over.
yeah, pulls it just a little bit, but
That's going to leave her short. Didn't go deep into that, so
yeah.
should be able to get up and down from there. I thought you said you'd prefer the forehand.
I said I like the forehand.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't say I like me throwing the forehand here.
That came up a little bit short. Still going to leave you edge of circle putt.
That low ceiling, I just threw it right into the ground.
So here's the shot, right? The forehand.
That's the one I like.
Nice skip at the end. There we
Put a
go.
little power on it. Very nice.
So Lisa going with the backhand. Just want to flip something up the flat, go straight.
It's a little high, but fights through everything.
Clip those tree branches, push her a little left. Alexis, nice little bid.
Yeah.
Gonna be an easy par. Safe run for birdie there.
Lisa changing up the putter there.
Yeah, she's got a couple of trees to split. I think she was thinking about running it, and then she's like, I'll just lay this up. And you're like, I can't do that. I have to run.
I have to go between these two trees.
Yes. Highlight reel. Psych.
Yeah.
Mm.
Boo.
And Sarah's like, this is why you take the forehand route.
Oh, gosh.
You knew better.
She was the only birdie on that hole for the whole day.
Oh, wow, the whole day.
Yep.
Yeah, I think 240 feet. Although the basket is like down in this little dugout.
It's dog shit.
At least after laying up, gonna take a par. Losing one to Sarah. Alexis taking her par. And that's going to bring us on to hole 16, 465, par 4.
Yeah, you want to come out to you want to go as straight as possible if you're taking the straight route. There's also a way to throw a high turnover or a high forehand shot so that it turns right sooner and you have kind of a shorter up shot to the basket.
Big shots if you're trying to go that route.
Definitely a hole that you're trying to birdie. Definitely want to get the birdie here.
Yeah, it's kind of a soft par 4. I mean, it is kind of like not really an elevated basket, but it's up on that mound.
Yeah.
Kind of adds some difficulty to it.
Yeah, the upshot can be a little strange just with all the boulders because you don't want to beat up your frisbees.
Sarah's taking a big forehand route. Just to the corner, Alexis opting for the backhand. Getting all the way down there. Should be a nice straight approach to the basket. Really opens up if you're in that landing zone right there.
I'm just taking a straight shot here. Throwing it in evader. A little 7-speed.
No one really getting too aggressive off the tee here.
Yeah, no real reason to.
Yeah, I mean, if you do try that big anhyzer, you still got to get lucky through a couple of trees.
Yeah.
And then the forehand, I feel like you got to have a lot of power to get that forehand up into that hill. He's still with the spiking forehand approach. Ooh.
Yeah, a little high.
I mean, I think you kind of have to take it high because you don't want a lot of skip at the end. You really want it to spike down.
Right.
Sarah, similar approach. Came down a little short. She's going to be in the rocks. So some awkward footing for her putt. Alexis just throwing her Luna at it.
A little too much sauce.
Yeah, she wanted that to get flipped over a little bit more. Nice little soft forehand approach. And you're up top. That'll be a putt.
Yeah, just being up at the top is nice.
Yeah, it's good to be level with the basket, so you're not putting uphill, as Lisa is. Just off the front of the cage. Sarah, gonna be a similar uphill putt. Another one off the cage. Can Alexis do it? Ah.
Well, she gave it a good run.
All right, here we are. So you can gain one on everybody here. Let's go. That one did not bounce back out at you.
Not.
So how's that after that happens? Are you thinking about it again? Like, is this going to happen again? Like, they're all the same baskets, so you're using the same putter.
I think I try to be more conscious of where I'm aiming specifically on the pole.
So you aim like a little bit lower or a little bit higher?
For the
I prefer like lower.
I might do a little lower because there's like a circle metal ring that holds the chains together on this particular basket. So for the closer putts, I think I tried.
Yeah, were these the mock X's?
I think so.
Really?
One of the mocks.
One of the many.
Yeah, so I just try to aim a little bit below that, and it's all Gucci after that. But definitely rough to have a spit out.
All right, hole 17, 265 feet, par 3.
This is a fun hole. The basket is surrounded by giant boulders.
Oh, I bet you think this is a fun hole. Didn't you ace this? Outside of the tournament, though? Didn't count.
I know. I aced it in practice. What a waste. With my fusion evidence.
So you're like, let me do this.
I know. I'm trying.
Same disc?
Yes.
What was it? Slight anhyzer?
It was.
Just like this.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
I know. I was like, I saw it.
I feel like I threw it the identical way when I aced it, but the wind's different.
So close.
So that's the excuse I'm using. It's the wind's fault. Very fun hole though. Kind of a lefty shaped hole.
Ooh. The smallest tree out there.
Yeah, I was surprised that she hit that.
Alexis trying to follow your route.
Mm-hmm. She's pretty good at those little soft annies.
And Lisa said, oh, well, I might as well join you guys. Just put a little soft anhyzer on that. Let it go pretty straight.
Yeah.
Fade out towards the basket.
I like the height on that. She's right up there next to the basket.
It's going to leave 3 of you guys with birdie attempts. And Sarah, if she can just throw it in.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think she got some boulder action on that one.
Yeah, you do have boulders surrounding the basket here. That does make it interesting.
Oh, Alexis, you're just shorting it. Shorting it.
Alexis, I was pulling for you there.
Go.
Good birdie, especially coming into hole 18.
Yeah, not an ace, but I'll take it.
Maybe a little foreshadowing here. I feel like 17 is just like softening you up for the next hole.
Yeah.
Which, if you haven't been out here to play Bainbridge, which it's only not even a year old, 18.
It's a rough one.
Yeah, it's something. Tough angles, water hazards, skinny fairways.
Yeah.
It's got everything.
Everything you want in a finishing par 5 hole.
Oh, definitely a separator.
Oh, yeah. If anything's going to go wrong, it'll probably go wrong on that hole.
All right, so that's going to have Sarah and Alexis taking their pars while you and Lisa took birdies.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are, hole 18, 660 feet, par 5.
All right, so I got lots of things happening. This is a big old OB pond right in the middle. This is where about you want your second shot to land. Not guaranteed, but that's what you want to happen.
Yeah,
That's
absolute
tucked away.
ideal situation.
Yeah.
Good game from everybody here. Good playing.
Yeah, very fun card. Nice playing with Alexis.
All right, so you're really just trying to get to the corner. You don't need to bite off too much.
Yeah, I'm throwing.
Unless you're Rebecca Cox.
I'm throwing my compass, trying to spook the spotter.
You want that to skip a little bit harder left at the end there, but not a bad mistake there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lisa is going to leave it a little higher, slide off a little bit more.
Oh.
It's a great shot.
Wow, if that hadn't hit that tree right there, she'd have been another 10, 15 feet.
I think the good thing about like the thickness of everything on the side is that it's almost like a wall.
And sometimes you hit
And
that wall.
sometimes it's not a wall. I love Sarah's expressions after she throws a shot like that. So yeah, sometimes it can be a wall and you hit it and you just stay out of it. I think she was high enough to where she just went over top of everything.
Yeah, that kept pushing forward a bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna leave her a tough angle to get over that one. Like,
quick.
yeah, you can't even approach the water. You just want to lay up to the corner here.
She didn't go too deep, and at least it gives her a chance to have some sort of swing.
Oh, she cut that corner a little close. Okay.
Really commit to it.
Sarah down to a knee, taking a forehand roller. Just trying to get around this corner.
Yeah. Very soft roller.
Oh, she's out there. So after you went a little long.
Got a little Anheuser shot to the next landing zone. I got my Lucid Deputy.
You're like, this hole's too easy. Let me toughen it up a bit. Oh, so I know we can't see it. That went in.
Right in the middle of that.
Oh, my goodness.
So sad.
We get that back?
Yeah.
Nice.
I got it back after the tournament, but yeah.
Yeah, they were out there diving in the water.
I thought it was gone for good. I had that disc in my bag for 8 years. Yeah. I was sad.
We had a lot of awesome people out here at the tournament. A lot of volunteers, everyone helping, spotters. And then there was a father-son duo diving in the water for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Super nice. No, I mean, you don't want to get in that water.
Yeah. You don't.
It was
disgusting.
Nothing but algae. And who knows what else.
I was just ready to say, who knows. Alexis and Sarah get over the pond. But Lisa gets a bit of a kick. I think she stayed in bounds.
Yeah, she did get over, but that is a tough spot. You're really just trying to pitch back out to the fairway probably from there.
Yeah, I'm throwing 4
And you're really trying to get down this.
Yeah. I'm trying to go as much distance as possible.
Yeah, you had to make up for that.
Mm-hmm. Then Lisa's really in no man's land down here. There's nothing.
I mean, she's going to be lucky just to get back to the fairway.
Yeah.
See, that's...
She's pitching out. She's not even pitching out to the fairway. She's
No.
just pitching out to
That's just the walking
something
path
else.
to the fairway.
Yeah.
So now, there we go. She got around the corner. She's going to be looking at the basket from there.
Sarah's got another forehand roller lined up. I don't know if we can get a roller count on Sarah.
She just really wants to get these down. Like, come, just give her one.
Yeah.
One clean one. Alexis with the forehand approach. Oh, she's flexing it through there.
Yeah, she is. Beautiful shot.
Wow.
Down there.
I really figured she'd go out to the left, but if you can do that, do it.
Yeah. And so it's kind of a similar look.
One is at the flex more at the end.
Yeah. So maybe something a little bit more stable.
Yeah. I'm just kind of throwing one up there.
Yeah.
Don't want to make any more mistakes on this hole. Any more than you have to.
I'm just trying to get the heck out of here.
Yeah, this is a big course. It makes for a long day for everybody.
Yeah. Especially if you're ending on this hole.
Fun, though. Fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun, different shots. It really tests your skill throughout the entire course.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't throw anything faster than a 7-speed, personally. So it's nice to play a course where I'm not, like, throwing as hard as I possibly can on every...
Ooh. Nice putt after all. Fighting all the way down the fairway.
Yeah, Lisa's a fighter.
I mean, I know it's a bogey, but kind of feels like a par, you know?
Mm-hmm. It was a great par save from Alexis after that first shot.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the only par out of you guys, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure is. Just tapping my bogey.
I mean, as we said at the beginning of this, hole 18's a separator. There's so many mistakes that can be made throughout the, off the tee, off going over the water. I mean, just making it to that next corner to approach the basket.
Yeah.
Danger everywhere.
Sarah tapping in her bogey. That puts her at 4 down for the round.
Yeah, we had Sarah Hokom slow down just a bit, leaving Leah Tsenagini with a solo lead here at the end of round 1 with 5 down. We saw some great birdies, but this new course hasn't made it easy for everyone, leaving players to rethink their strategies. Now, if you've been enjoying this coverage, go ahead and hit that like button, leave us a comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in round 2.